point is, you have to get to the, first of all, let's talk about one basic about long-term relationships. One of the reasons long-term relationships become challenging is because it's very difficult, takes a lot of work, a lot of discipline, to be in a long-term relationship and see the person only as they are today. One of the reasons we're attracted to new relationships is that person doesn't know our past, right? So they see us, they don't remember, whatever it was. So the spiritual practice is you get to be today. Your consciousness is saying, your words are saying, you are invited to be today who you are capable of being today. I'm not going to bring the shadow figures of my projection onto you, my negative expectations based on who you were yesterday. So once again, that's not about them, that's about you, right? Like a lot of times, like sometimes when I counsel couples, you said you forgave him, but you keep bringing it up. So if you're going to keep bringing it up, then you're not really forgiving him. Because forgiving him means in this moment, I am open to you being different. So the work is always there. Whether you ultimately end up, and it's always, ultimately, the Holy Spirit, the voice from God within you is the ultimate decider. But I can tell you this, until you get to that point of total forgiveness, then even if you leave, you're not leaving it behind. Because relationships go on forever. They exist in your head, even if you haven't seen someone in 25 years. So until you get to that point of complete forgiveness and letting that person go, the Course in Miracles says the warden can't leave the prison any more than the prisoner can. So you release the other person. And know, as I was saying before, the truth of who they are does not lie in their actions. The truth of who they are lies in who they are. Now, if you share that, you want to provide the gracious space for someone to change, which is really important because it's a process. If you see over and over and over again that there is no intention, it's all an intuitive, I think the more you meditate, the more you pray, the more of an intuitional instrument you become. But when your intent is to love and your intent is to forgive, you become inwardly more savvy. Does that make sense? Inwardly. So you know that until you have forgiven this person, then even if you leave, that unforgiveness is a wall in you. So if you had not forgiven that person, then when you go out there, you will subconsciously attract someone else who brings up that same wall.
So that would be better than waiting for him to change?
This is the deal. And I say this not only to you, I say this to everyone here. When you have prayed with people, and we've prayed together today, listen to yourself. It's very difficult to lie to yourself when you have prayed with people. So I'm not asking you what the answer is, but I think, let me just ask you this. Do you know the answer already? I thought so. I just don't like things.